All right, welcome. So, I had intended on releasing this episode yesterday, and yeah, that didn't go well. Made a couple attempts yesterday. The first one was just really bad. The second one, I was just getting kind of tired, and by the time I died at the end, I was just kind of like, yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm done with this. I'm not starting over. So here we are today. See if I can do a bit better. See if I can get this guy to run off the edge again. Nope, he's not running off the edge. He ran off the edge once. I did find another attack that I have as a dummy. Aha! Something just hit my window. It is incredibly windy out there. Actually, after I kill this guy, I should probably check to make sure I don't have like a branch or something across my porch. Windy days like this are fun because I have trees that are waiting for their turn to fall over. I'll pause it for a second. And we're back. It was actually my mat out there. It got caught in the wind, flew up, and smacked the window on its way out to the yard. Oh, cool. That worked out well. My first attempt at recording this, yeah. Ah! That one got me. Stop hitting me. Anyways, my first attempt, the lumberjack just ran right off the edge. And my second attempt, I tried running from him, but because I left the area after I killed him, I went back and another one attacked me. Jeez. Frustrating area. Let's see. Okay, this is where I want to go. Yeah, go slow, let my blood go down a little. So, the second time, actually, I legitimately had forgotten what had happened in my second attempt at beating this area. I beat the boss, but I had taken so much damage and my bleeding was so high that my hit points were dropping. The problem was on that meter down there, I had maybe like a quarter inch for the hit points, and my bleeding, like 90% of that meter was full. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna die before my bleeding goes down. I don't really want my heart rate to go up, but oh well, let's do this. Smooth transition there. Get them to hit each other. Yeah, that's how you do it. Well, that worked out well. Get me out of here. Oh, come on. That was a clear hit. Great. One of you should die. So I've been going through this list. Crap. My dodging is not doing well. Oh, come on. Anyways, I am. There we go. Nice. Been reading this list on Facebook. Article posted there was like the best games of the year for every year from 1971 until what? Why? Do I not? Last time, okay. I don't know. Did I not pick up his brain this time? I don't know where his brain is. Huh. Oops. Oh, well, it looks like we don't get Randy. He gets all excited, gives the, come on, Eric, oh, thing. Bio body. I gotta get my health up. Denim. Yeah, I know. Well, oh well. Dems the breaks, I guess. What do I have? And salad and steak dinner. Guess do a salad for now. So for the list of like all the best games, obviously, well, they don't really come out at the beginning and explain their method. As far as I can tell, it's like a group discussion. They kind of hashed it out and voted on what they think should be the pick for that given year. I wish they had been a little more upfront about that at the beginning, so that way... Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Okay, we're good. I need to let that bleeding get down. But I wish they had been a little more upfront about that, so... oh, yeah, I don't think there's anything that way. So you get an idea, like, is this, like, one person's opinion, or did you all just argue about, like, you know, these are the games that really stood out that year? But obviously it's a list, so people are going to freak out and complain. That's just the nature of things. Hi there. How far can I go? Not very far. As far as writing's concerned, it's not awful. I haven't gotten through it yet. I'm around like 2009 or something like that. But there's been some noticeable mistakes. There was one, I forget exactly what game it was, but it had to do with like, it might have been, no, it wasn't Breakout. But it had to do with a game, like a company that Atari had made. It's kind of like a secret company to be set up like a rival to them, so they could basically just re-release slightly modified games to that other company and basically double dip. Hi there. Crap. And which I remember hearing about that story, but I had forgotten about it. But the funny thing was, they're like created to be a fake competitor for the purpose of being a competitor or something, like a fake competitor created to be a competitor. It's like, okay, this needed a proofread. Some of the games, man, some of the way they wrote about some of the games, you get the feeling that like the person who wrote this never played this game. Like, I took a couple of pictures. Oh, well, one of a thing where I'm pretty clear I don't think the person who wrote it played the game. One where it's just like they put like 3 sentences into one, I think. Yeah, I was expecting you. I don't know where you are, but I'm just going to keep going. There you are. Oh. Yeah, come on. Anyways, Mortal Kombat 2. I'll read that one as soon as I finish fighting this guy. Come on. That was their choice for 1993, and I think that's a good choice. Mortal Kombat 2 is kind of like a cultural phenomena. I'm half tempted to explore to see if there's anything else to grab. Okay, now I'm just going to sit here and let that sit while I read this. Alright. So they break it down, they have history, gameplay, and did you know? Should be self-explanatory. Anyways, for the history for Mortal Kombat 2. Well, many may have first experienced this game on the Sega Genesis. That was actually a later port version of the arcade original. Mortal Kombat expanded the world and gameplay mechanics of its predecessor. It was an immediate success. Ed Boon, designer and programmer, cited Midway's care with making sure the gameplay was smooth. They also custom built certain design functions to have features like built-in gravity in the game. For one thing, I don't know anything about gravity in the game, and like, that tells me nothing about Mortal Kombat. In the gameplay part, where is it? There are various combos and finishing moves available to each character that can be unlocked using certain combinations of buttons. There is also the addition of fatalities, which are special end moves to finish the opponent. That just, the way that's written makes it sound like they think the fatality is a new feature to this game. It's just so poorly written. Okay, so now the guys jump out of, yeah, they jump out of these things that attack you. I don't know if I can avoid it. Nope, I can't. In the Grand Theft Auto 3 one, stop hitting me. They describe you can collect save, or like you gain new safe houses to store your weapons and items. I was just thinking, like, not really items outside of weapons in Grand Theft Auto 3. And you don't really collect anything, like you don't really store anything in your site. You don't really store anything in the safe houses. Like some of them come with What? What? Oh, that just sucks. I don't want to go through that now. Anyway, some of them have like icons to pick up, like a health icon or a weapon icon. But you don't really collect and store things. So it's just, again, like, it's such a huge game, and just the way they wrote about it seems like you're not familiar with this game at all. And I mean, if it's just like you know, we think this was the best game that was released that year, I mean, I don't expect every person on that staff to be like intimately familiar with every game on that list. For example, like what was it, Galaxy game from 1971. I don't expect them to be familiar with that game. Oops. Relaxation. But some of the mistakes they were making kind of stood out because there were also times where they knew some pretty decent trivia. Like for the longest time, it was believed that that Sonic 3 and Knuckles, let's see, this is where, yeah, I have to go down here because that's blocked and you can't jump as a wood puppet. Anyways, it was always stated and believed that Sonic 3 and then Sonic and Knuckles were split because it was too big to fit on one cartridge. That was just a common story that's been told countless times. But apparently the real reason was more time frame. Like they could have fit it on one cartridge if they had longer, but I guess they had a deal with, I think, McDonald's. And Mickey D was like, yo, we want the game ready to go on this date to coincide with our release of the Sonic toys. And what Ronald wants, Ronald gets. So they had to split it into basically 2 games to be able to get it out in time. Yeah, just watch us smash some wood. Let's do it. So it seems... Sorry. It seems strange to me that they would do the research needed to know little facts like that when most people have believed a wrong version of the story for decades at this point. But they couldn't do research to actually describe what you... like accurately describe a game like Grand Theft Auto 3 or Mortal Kombat 2. There's another one I was curious about. This one I'm legitimately not sure because wait. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Was there a... I thought I saw a little flicker. Nope. Anyways, I haven't really played the Half-Life games, so I honestly don't know. But he talked about, like, leveling up, and considering how many other mistakes they've made, I wonder if you actually level in that game. Am I gonna have to fight someone? I don't want to fight. I don't know if that's an item or a fight. Screw it, I'm almost done at the level. What do I have? Okay, I have gauze so I can take care of bleeding. And that will increase my hit points, but I think it jacks up my heart rate too. I can't remember. The one I was on, I think it was like 98. Or 2008. I'll continue in a second here.
Could be the connection. I mean the cable connection, not the oil pump.
No, that's not the problem.
Sorry, we're having trouble getting the boss character out. Hold on a second, please. Hey, we got another customer waiting here. Hurry up.
Try turning on the switch again.
Okay, here goes.
Nah, nothing doing.
This is gonna be a nightmare. You over there, go ahead and jump into it and keep going. I'll try to get it to work from here.
Yeah. That is a detailed mouth. Alright. Crap. Oh boy. Yep, we're off to a good start. Oh, come on. Nope. I think I dodged too early. Believe it or not, this is better. I'm doing better than I did yesterday. Come on. Not by much, though. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my word, I get trapped in the animations. Okay, I did a lot better that time. Yep, all boss characters should just slowly lower out of frame.
My name is George McLaughlin. I can work for you.
I heard that my name is George McLaughlin, but I couldn't hear anything after that. Alright. My heart rate is way too high, but I'm not waiting for that, so well. Unless there's like a relaxation CD around here, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright, so let's read in the history for Grand Theft Auto 3, I forgot I was going to read this. The last sentence, I think it's like a couple different sentences crammed together. So it is, many cite Grand Theft Auto 3 as a forerunner in realistic 3D world rendering that would create a living, breathing world fresh for players as new parts of the world rendered. That is something special. Alright. Yeah, the one I'm on currently, where's the goal? It was, I think it was 2008, and it was the game Spore. And that one seemed weird to me. I'm not super familiar, but, I'm sure I've seen Spore on, like, various, like, most disappointing game type list. Oh, I didn't clear enough traps, huh? That's fine. I know it was originally supposed to be this massive thing showing, like, the entire life and evolution of these creatures. And I guess instead it was like a mini game thing of like different points of development instead of kind of seamlessly shifting into the other stages. Yeah, let's upgrade. I don't really care about stamina. Or not stamina, I don't care about adrenaline. Bleeding would probably be good. Sure, let's do another bleeding. And heart. Cannot upgrade more, okay. Well, alrighty then. See, it just seems strange to me that that Spore would be selected as the best game for that year. Man, there are people upset in the comments, which you'd expect anytime anyone does anything involving opinions on video games. Yeah, a few minutes. Let's go ahead and at least check out the start of the next world. One guy was just flipping out because in, well, it's been 97, I believe. Oops, I don't want to hear. In 97, they had selected GoldenEye, and he felt they should have selected Final Fantasy VII. And he was just going off. He was talking about how GoldenEye, it did absolutely nothing but have a halfway decent multiplayer mode. And so it had, he basically described it as it had a gimmick that people enjoyed, and so it's still remembered today. And then he's going on about how Final Fantasy VII innovated like tons of stuff in every way, and it was a perfect game and his favorite game of all time. And so basically the fact that they chose GoldenEye over it kind of threw the whole list into question for him. Now, I will say that, is this the one we want? Killer Department Store. Ooh, I remember this one. I will say that, yes, obviously, Final Fantasy VII innovated some stuff. He was correct in saying that it helped. It helped make the push towards, like, JRPGs much more mainstream in the U.S.
There was a big blowout sale going on at the Cashman department store, which needed something to bail it out of heavy debt. What seemed like a sale was actually a deadly disguise for a mass murder by store manager Donald Cashman, who freaked out after a run of bad business. He killed all of the customers and stole their money and valuables. In his warped mind, he figured they owed it to him since he couldn't make enough money in sales.
I believe that said, spend $1 million and get cash back for $1 million.
Police arrived and figured things out. They shot Cashman on sight. That should have ended the terror, but it didn't. The sheer power of Cashman's hatred and his ruthless obsession with money brought him back to life as a horrible monster. He's still making products, but this time he breathes evil into them, turning the products into monsters themselves who suck up a customer's money and soul. Cashman's out there somewhere, waiting for the next customer, as he secretly sits in a safe, counting his money.
Alright. Anyways, yeah, I don't care about this. I'll see it next time. Oh yeah, it said paid. On this one, you already get the money, but you like lose it as you go through or something. Like, I know Final Fantasy VII was a huge change for the series, having like the full 3D and everything. It had a beloved story and characters that people still talk about to this day. Are you going to attack me? Suicide note. All right. Mr. Cashman, please let me apologize for not being able to satisfy your intention. Please blame me as an assistant manager for failure of the Cashman department store. Therefore, I will kill myself in compensation for the failure. About the memo with the location, hidden safe, I deposited into the garbage, so please don't worry. If there's any chance, please let me help you again as an assistant manager of the Cashman department store in my next life. Let's elevate ourselves to become the richest in Nebraska. Bye for now. It's been exciting 38 years of my life. Lastly, I'd like to praise the Cashman department store. Long live Cashman and the store. Regards, Edward Gibson. Hey, I need those. Secret note. All right. So yeah. Caution bomb. I love it. Green flyer. Total amount of $1 million. Cash back sale today. You buy $100 or more, you get $100 back. Don't miss this opportunity. I have a lot of cash. Oh yeah, there's since some of the monsters in this level steal your money, there's a thing that okay, sure, why not? There's an area that you can only get if you have enough money, similar to Blue Stinger. Oh no. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Some of the Blue Stinger had the thing where where there was like the high rollers part of the store. Anyways, I need to finish what I was saying so I can head out. I'd glanced away from the screen, also I'm being puked down by some picture thing. Nothing special here. Yeah, barely trying to avoid stuff. Jeez, okay. Oh, no. Jeez, that's a lot of money. I'll have to remember these for next week. I'm gonna forget all this by next week. Okay, he doesn't take money. I believe the guy was definitely downplaying the importance of 007. Like, I'm not saying that GoldenEye was better or worse than Final Fantasy VII. Oh, sure, I had the right idea, just the wrong one. Give that back. Monster arms are always reaching for your wallet. Ridiculous. Maybe I should have upgraded my stamina. Hey, dummy man. Oh, jeez, my pulse is high. And I don't have a weapon. There were numerous things that the 007 definitely innovated. I think it was like one of the first games to have, like, first-person shooters to have a layout that was kind of like a actual, like, real-life building instead of just a maze. I believe it might have been the first-person shooter to have more, like, limb-specific reactions to being shot. Like, shoot someone in, like, the arm or shoulder, and they kind of fall backwards as if they were actually hitting the arm or shoulder. I know, like, Turok had, like, specific death animations depending on where you were shot, but I think until they died, they didn't react to getting hit. Yeah, 211 is quite the pulse. The one where I acknowledge their selection as a very important game, but I would have chose something different. Personal bias. For like 98, they had jeez, that has a high pulse. In 98, they had Ocarina of Time, I believe. Personal bias, I probably would have chose Metal Gear Solid. But there are a lot of good answers for 98. Ocarina of Time definitely had some advancements in, like, in 3D, mostly open world, like action adventure games, and also with the lock-on targeting. Metal Gear Solid, it's great. Metal Gear Solid had a lot of advancements it's like pushing video games in a much more cinematic direction. You could argue the stealth point. You got like Metal Gear Solid, Tenchu, and Thief all released that year, and going in a much more story-driven direction. You have, for first-person shooters, you have Half-Life. So yeah, there were a ton of good options for 98, and Zelda's fine. Just based on my personal taste in video games, I probably wouldn't have went with it, but that's the joy of list. Anyways, I'm rambling on. I need to stop this. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Until next time, my dear friends. Until next time.